Good afternoon, everybody. Just a couple days prior to the full moon in Scorpio coming to you. Gonna ask everybody to take a few centering breaths, settle down in to your heart space. Let your soul guide you on card 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to give everybody a message from the Goddess Guidance. Excuse me, I didn't use that one. Maybe I should be. I'm going to pull a card for everybody from the Archangel deck. But since I just said Goddess Guidance, I better go with that one. So, pre-full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio, what is emotions is what the moon represents. Deep, deep inner emotions. Scorpio, very deep sign, water sign. If you have deep things come up right now that trigger you, we are collectively going to a direction of being able to master these labor pains of emotions that keep coming. If you're like me, you go, holy cow, I'm dealing with this again. Really? Come on. Just had that come up with me within the last 48 hours, and the ebbs and the flows of the moon cycles were like made of what, a 90% water. So the push-pull of the moon cycle, just like it affects the water, it affects us and our emotions. Be real and raw and authentic with those. Scorpio's a deep one. I had things resurface that was like, whoa, holy cow, I thought I already dealt with that. So it's okay. Just remember to breathe. Think of 1, 2, or 3. The Goddess Guidance Oracle is the one I'm going with, although I was predetermined to come on and do one from the Archangel deck. Because I had the Goddess Guidance Oracle come out of my lips, I will be going with that one, so can't steer it wrong. Center down into your heart space. Breathe through the labor pains of this deep, highlighted Scorpio full moon. We're about, what, 48 hours into the full moon. Really noticing that my emotions 2-3 days prior, 2-3 days after, just like the ebbs and the flows, guys. So, if your soul chose card number 1, you chose guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use these skills to help other children now. This could be also your inner child. My moon is Taurus, and I know that there's an underlying love and compassion for children for myself too that resonates. So if you chose card 1, it is asking you to nurture your inner child or to help with assisting children in the physical, or possibly that you need to, if you have children yourself, open up a dialogue of emotions, since the moon is the emotional body, the deep inner feelings. Maybe you need to open up a little bit of dialogue with your children. Or this could be possibly going and helping children that don't have families. If you chose card number 2, High Priestess, you have the divine knowledge that can help others through spiritual teaching. So, to me, this right here, sharing your stories, not unpacking in victim mode, but things that we've been through in our life cycles that our awareness is now healing, stepping out of victim mode, stepping into our true sovereignty. The divine feminine rising right now is not against male, but the divine feminine's been put on the side burner for too long. Collectively, that is totally on. We are more on this thing of balancing out the feminine and the masculine within every one of us. Take that forward to help others. You're a sovereign being. You're a badass of light. Stepping forward on your path no matter what living your true heart's desire. She's got the crown on top of her head. She's got the blue towards her throat, clear throat chakra. She's living her authenticity. Whatever's rising within her, she is not snuffing it. She's taken that forward. It can be the Chiron in Aries is another one of wounded healers stepping into their true power. I'm not all there. I'm a work in progress every single day. Just a couple of days ago when I had core wounds come up and had somebody mirroring to me, I had to stop and go into the observer of my own emotions and go, what did that bring up in me? There is no more pointing fingers outside of ourselves. It's all within us. I had emotional abandonment and trust issues re-trigger within me again. No matter what, you're the high priestess, you're the badass bitch that you are, and this can be male or female when you're being authentic with your feelings. Take that forward, not to get anybody to persuade into your thinking, but sharing something with others so that maybe possibly if you're in resonance with them, they're in resonance with you. Sometimes when we share our path with other people, it's exactly what somebody else needs to pull them up out of the pit of feeling like loss of hope, feeling like they're in hell by themselves. So you have the divine knowledge that can help others through spiritual teaching, and anybody, every single person that's aware of their own shit and their own crap and they're owning it. You're never going to be perfect. We're a work in progress. Like I said, I had stuff come up and it's like, whoa, I dealt with this how many times? I'm not ignoring anything. It's just funny how these deep-rooted things are coming up with this pre-full moon in Scorpio. It's a deep one, guys. Breathe through it. Increase your self-care. We've had also solar flares from the sun coming in, reaching us. If you chose card 3, increase your water. Scorpio's a water sign, so take a bath. Take a salt bath. Do some cleansing of your aura. If you chose card 3, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Beautiful. She's in the water, so that's representative of a water sign right there. Right now is a very pivotal moment collectively. I felt something break loose within me today. I'm going forward with this true heart's passion of my own. Golden opportunities for you is what makes your heart tick, what sets your soul on fire. Sit in quietness, guys. Get the direction from your soul. In the truth, in the heart, in the way, you'll never get led wrong. Let's choose little I was going to make this very short and brief, since if you chose card 1, I'm going to choose a chakra card to go along with that. So you're being asked to either guide children physically, once again, or that your inner child needs nurturing. Completion. Ending of cycles. Sacral chakra. Whatever it is that you need to finish up, remember that completions, when there's endings, there's new opportunity for you. This could be that you're done with the old stories and you're ready to step forward in the light. So, chakra card to go along with the high priestess. You're a badass. You have divine knowledge. Listen. You have divine knowledge. When we listen to our soul, we all have divine knowledge. If we're letting the ego still drive us, the ego has its place. If we're in a body, we're going to have an ego. It's keeping that in check. So, the chakra card to go along with the high priestess. You have divine knowledge. It's time. Get your face out there. Get out there in the physical. Get on a camera. Share your wounds. Share your warrior scars, man. I was just realizing there's a lot of times I wake up heavy. Just breath alone, just being waken up to another day, a new day dawning is a blessing. Share your stories. High priestess, impartiality. Balancing out the two, not pointing your finger towards the person that's triggering you, being the observer of your own emotions and what's brought up into you. Balancing out the divine feminine and the divine masculine. This ain't a man bashing contest for anybody, and if you're a divine feminine that's bashing the males, you're out of balance. You're out of balance. It ain't about that. It's the female, the male, divine feminine, divine masculine with each one of within us where we're putting ourselves out there into relations. It's about honor, respect for each other. And even, I'm not going to get too personal, but even within myself, so I'm in this right now. I'm not showing partiality to this, that, or the other. I'm really stopping and putting myself into the observer mode of what things are brought up by me. Perfect mirror when people outside of you are triggering that. Balancing out the two scales. This also could be for a Libra sign. This could be a Libra that is being told that you're a high priestess. Balance yourself up. Justice within yourself. One person at a time is how we change this planet for our children. So that's awesome. Lastly, chakra card for the golden opportunity. And I believe my cat just knocked something over out there. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. One more, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. This is a new beginning. Walk through them. Walk through them. Water energy with this card. Also, Scorpio, very self-mastery from the spiritual sense. So we got the dolphin representing knowledge of our higher calling. So walk through those doors of opportunities. Don't be fear. Drop the fear. We got a lot of that coming up, guys, from the South Node, ancestral stuff. Collectively, the divine feminine's been snuffed for eons and eons. And if you don't think that you're feeling it, you're feeling it. It's time to balance out the divine feminine and masculine for real. No more fear of getting burned at the stake. Well, we got two cards. Perfect. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Don't isolate yourself. Is this what's fearing you from stepping forward? Isolation. Feeling like you're the only lone wolf standing. Guess what? You probably are, because I am. Spirit always has our back. Ancestry. Our ancestors have our back. Our galactic family has our back. So in the flesh, you might feel isolated and that's keeping you, holding you back from new opportunity. Don't let it do it. Another one, insecurity. The little devil on your back, that'd be representative of the ego. Show that highlighted heart right there. Step into that. That right there is showing us the walk through the new doors. Because guess what? Shut your ego out. Step into the center. Look at sun, life force. Step into the center and walk in through, I call it Christ consciousness, the Christed heart, the truth, the way. This heart being always blinging, even on the images of like Jesus, which is one of my guides. The truth is the way. That's why the heart's always protruding out with the light. Quiet that ego. Ego has its place, but when it'll be the first one to knock on your door, making you fear things. Fear and change. Super beautiful messages. Once again, so much love to you. If you have deep things coming up right now, I want to say don't be surprised, but don't be surprised if you are surprised by stuff, because Scorpio is a very deep emotion, water sign. This is stuff that we're healing from possibly even past lives. Just own it. Ebb and flow. Increase your self-care. Love yourself up. Once again, one more time, and I'll close this out. Number 1, guiding children. You're at the end of a cycle, completion. Card 2, you're a high priestess, badass warrior. You have things to share with others, so get yourself out there. Don't play small. Don't show impartiality or partiality with others. Balance it in. Don't blame other people. Balance it within yourself. Somebody triggers you with this high emotional full moon in Scorpio. You stop, practice the pause, don't react. Sit in your stillness, balance that out. Look at it from a loving perspective. That don't mean you have to go break bread with them, y'all. Last but not least, important doors are opening for you. Walk through them. Don't let your ego put you back into the fear. Step forward. I feel some huge things coming for me, not speaking about it externally to many people, doing it within myself. If you're feeling isolated, you're not alone. Reach out to somebody. And if you can't find somebody that is in resonance with you, not agreeing with you, in resonance with you, you have ancestors that have gone before you that are cheering you on just like they are me. We have galactics are watching what's going on down here on planet Earth right now. No doubt about it. Don't feel like you're isolated. That blue throat chakra, speak your truth, man, but not from up here mind. Get out of the whole belief that people have to agree with you in order to be on your team. No, differences is what makes us all so very beautiful on this planet Earth, the hardest damn place to live. Spirit bodies in a flesh body trying to, like, wait a minute, this has all been a lot of fuckery down here for so long. Divine Feminine's rising, but the masculine's starting to, and I'm not quite seeing that as fast as I'd like to, but just remember this. You will find people in resonance with you as an empath, as a sensitive, as a light worker. We can labels, whatever. It's the easiest way for us to verbalize, describe ourselves to others. You'll find resonance with that. Don't be scared. Don't fear it. If you do, don't snuff the fear. Observe it from your heart space and go, what is this? So beautiful. Enjoy your full moon in Scorpio, everybody. Breathe through the labor pains. It's been fucking deep for me already. I know that. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Remember that we're all the way showers, the light workers at the forefront of this right now are going to change this planet for our children. It's so fucking dear to me. That's why I started this channel. It's my true soul's passion to do so. Collectively, individually, and it starts with you, starts with me. We got to do it. It's got to happen. So don't be surprised if you have all these deep stuff coming up in the full moon, the moon representative of the feminine, the nurturing, the emotions, Scorpio, deep emotions. Transmute it all into light, because we're learning to master all of this stuff, and just keep breathing through the labor pains. Increase your self-care. I know a lot of people are freaking tired, but just please be gentle with yourself. Stay on the planet. It's so very important. Your light is so needed here. I love you guys. So many blessings, and namaste. Pep talk from me to you. Much love.